What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy JP the Install Guy. Hoping to make your install life a little bit easier. Today we got a 2013 Ford F150, and I'm gonna show you how to run some wire through the firewall so you can install your own amplifier. These are the things that you're into. Please consider subscribing because this is what we do. Anything car audio or install related, that's what the channel is about. Now, you guys already know. First thing that we need to do is find a plastic or rubber grommet, which is where the wires inside the engine bay is already making its way through the firewall. Now, if we go over here to the driver's side, we see that we have that grommet right here. We already have wires going through, so we can actually do a couple different things with this. We can try to make a small little incision at the top right above that and go in, but if you can look at that little circle at the top, almost looks like a little nipple, we can actually split that or cut it off, and that could be an easy access point to get wires all the way through. Now, the battery on this vehicle is on the passenger side, not the driver's side. So not only do we have one way of getting in, we actually have another grommet over here. And some of y'all may be a tad bit upset because I've already actually done it, but it's very simple. I took my wire crimpers right here and I just went down and I literally just cut that nipple off. And then what I did is I took my wire pulling tool, kind of poked my hole through. Now, the good thing about cutting that nipple is because there's actually a hole on the other side of that already, so we didn't have to pierce anything. All we had to do was cut that little nipple off, and this is going to allow us to get our wire through on the inside. Now, it's really hard to see, but this is that fiberglass wire coming out here. You can see a very small part of the grommet on this side. If you look over here, all this stuff is actually in the way, but I am telling you, as soon as you poke that wire through, you're going to be able to get inside, and then you might want to come in and see if you can pull it from the inside and pull it down to where you can get it where you need. Now, one reason that I'm choosing to actually go through this grommet versus the other grommet is for the simple fact that I am mounting the amp on the passenger side in the back. If I was mounted on the driver's side, I would probably try to trace the factory wiring and zip tie it along the factory wiring and then go in through the other side. So what we're going to do now is I have my power wire already electrical taped to my wire pulling tool, and we're going to use some of this Kent Automotive dry lube, the best stuff I've ever used. Put a little bit right there. Literally pull it right on through. The best stuff I've ever used, ever. So we are right here, just on that main bolt of the battery. We have everything split loom. I zip tied up here. Now I am doing my zip ties along the factory wiring going down there. But one thing I wanted to point out is right below that grommet, there is another little grommet right there. Maybe another access point in order to get inside if you guys didn't want to use that. Now with that, what I probably used was something like maybe a snap bushing. These right here are snap bushing grommets. They're just plastic grommets. You drill the hole big enough and then you just pop that in, and that way you don't have to worry about your wire resting up against the metal of the firewall. So if you didn't want to kind of cut the middle part of that out and go through that little grommet right there, make sure that it's big enough to use a snap bushing. This is a hole through the firewall, and just to be on the safe side, we do have some 3M strip caulk that we are going to make sure that we use to actually seal that up. That way you make sure that there's no water, moisture, or any type of stuff like that that can actually get inside that hole. So that wraps this one up on how to get into the firewall. Thanks for watching. Till next time, it's your boy JP signing out. Keep going, keep growing. Have a blessed day. Peace.